Guys? Can you hear me? I hope you can. Look, I was supposed to get this review out in the week, but it seems Jean was late in getting the review of Praxeus out because of stuff, and I'm sort of stuck somewhere. I don't know where I am, but if I'm going to record something for the channel, I might as well do my job correctly and get on to this review. Unless I'm having audio problems at the moment, which could happen, obviously, because nothing is ever perfect. So one more time, just to check if the audio's working. Can you hear me? Right, I think I got a response from someone in the comments saying that they can hear me. Nope, I think it's someone asking when the next What If Doctor Who Was an Act season video will be released. I hope someone gets to tell them what happened. So this week's plot is multi-locational. Is locational a word? I mean, my word processor says it is, so I guess so. With the Doctor and companions separated again, with respective companions of the team before nightmares and dreams are accessed to send a message and deliver some spooks. No, not that kind of spooks to the team. As previously discussed with Fugitive, the synopsis doesn't seem very interesting from when you read it. Yeah, the Doctor and companions have been separated like they have been for 4 times this season, and they get more people involved, which really seems like the series' main aspect, to get more group action in with the Doctor and the team. But it's between the plot and the episode here. As with Fugitive, those 2 episodes are never judge a book by its cover type of plots, as there are further parts within that break the episode, unlike Praxeus did, which is one of that episode's major problems. Ugh, volume's down again. I guess some people really like Praxeus then. Well, at least I wasn't reviewing it. Then again, I could tell you the reaction that we had after the episode. It was very... Alright, I got it. Don't diss Praxeus, otherwise you get your volume muted. Better write that one down for the rest of the team, if they find me, that is. So, what I liked about the episode, funny enough, started from that the pre-title sequence was actually back. Finally, it's where this series has been on and off about them. Either use them or not. Anyways, it was very spooky, landing us in the 13th century Aleppo as a monster kills everyone. Rather exciting and very useful to the episode, after some of the others have been having the potential to do so, and have sort of resisted. Next up is the fact that the 13th Doctor is separated, for a bit, from her companions, which I've loved every time this happened in the series, as it allows the Doctor to flesh out without the support of her team. Now all I wish is that this episode was Companion Light, in which the Doctor herself would have been the main of Zellin's plans, but hey ho, there you go. Speaking about Zellin, Ian Gelder makes a very fantastic villain of the character, able to infiltrate into people's lives without having to employ jump scares and modern horror cliches, which a lot of horror films seem very guilty of doing. Also, it's not a copy of the Nightmare Man from his story in the Sarah Jane Adventures, which I was actually afraid that they were going to do, but they kept their guard and made him a god that shouldn't be messed with. Another thing I liked was that we got proper character development in this episode with the companions. Ryan has his mate from Spyfo, who ends up in a talk group at the end of the episode, which was really sweet to see. Yaz, I think, has a real type of predicament that she's allowed to cross when she meets the officer that whom she's talked to, when she tried to run away from home. And Graham, sweet Graham, actually has some life-threatening consequences, as his nightmare and ending scene touches on the good scenes with the Doctor, which I won't discuss more at the moment because it's under evaluation with the fans at the moment, and I don't want to say anything that could be biased towards any sort of part of the argument or not. Also, that scene where Ryan and his mate played the game Raid Shadow Legends was pretty cool. I mean, maybe we should... Oh, great. I was only doing a joke and the audio cuts me off. I might as well get into the negatives before the whole thing is taken down. Alright, I really hope this works this time. I should really stop dawdling. What I didn't like about this episode was the sort of the team aspect again. Following an episode that did the team aspect well, but definitely not perfect, to see even more characters again just annoys me. The fact that a lot of the characters just stand round, get captured, or do nothing bugs me as well. It's almost like most of them are just being treated like background characters or props. Please, for Series 13, can we just stop doing this? Some of the humour was less funnier this week, with the recurring gag of the Doctor talking to herself because she thinks she has her companions with her, and it turns out they weren't there. It really wasn't funny when it reoccurred during the episode. And to be honest, the joke was actually funny in the Runaway Bride when that episode did the joke. Also, the CG on the dream creature was, well, not the best. So, to conclude, this episode was better than Praxeus and one of the better episodes of the series. For once, it was nice to have an episode that relied on terrifying scares and a great villain performance. I do wish it was companion light, allowing the Doctor to breathe and battle without the use of a companion, but excluding them would have gotten rid of the character development that was in the closure part of the episode, with some nice characters and scenes that helped give a warm ending to a different type of episode. I'm going to give Can You Hear Me an 8.5 out of 10. And there, review should be done. I hope, if someone finds me. I mean, someone will find me, won't they? Matt? John? Nick? Oh, please, if one of you find this review, come and get me back. I mean, it doesn't have to be this month. You can bring me back next month and I'll be fine. Hopefully, but just someone answer this question for me. Can you hear me? Matt, John, Luke. I almost called him John Luke. Oh god.